Welcome to this presentation for Trend Hunter Robot. Today we're going to be talking about this intelligent auto-adapting trend trading system with an exceptional track record. Watch this presentation to learn how any beginner can set up this automated system within minutes and start racking up large monthly returns with minimal risk. As you can see in this chart in the bottom middle, this is verified by my FX book. We're going to talk more about that in a bit, and on this page below this video, you'll be able to see it constantly updated. In this video, obviously we can't keep updating it, but we're going to have this updated below the video, so it most likely will be higher than when you're watching this. So just some important things I want to point out before we get started. This system hits a lot of check boxes for a lot of what people request in a system. One trade max at a time per pair, which means no hedging. There's no martingale. It's not going to raise the lot size. It's not going to do any grid, and grid is not possible if you're doing one trade at a time. It has over 90% accuracy per trade. It's FIFO compliant, no hedging, and it's prop firm compliant. And more importantly, it works on Metatrader 4 and 5. We provide both files so you can decide which broker platform you want to use it on, giving you a little more versatility. So in this video, we're going to cover everything you need to know about the Trend Hunter Robot and how it can help make you money on autopilot, everything you need to know about the software, how it works, how to install it, and more. And I'm going to show you verified proof and statistics showing the kind of money it's capable of earning, and that'll give you an idea of what you can possibly earn. And I'm going to introduce myself, who we are, and why you should listen to us. So first, who are we and why should you listen to us? If you're familiar with the brand, you might already know this. We're LeapFX, been around for many years. We're not a fly-by-night kind of business where other businesses might put up one website and disappear. We are all about our brand. We're all about caring about the client. We genuinely want to see you succeed. We're here for the long haul. We honor our guarantees. We try to help you in the best way possible. And our whole brand is based on trust. So keep that in mind when you're watching this video. Me specifically, I'll be giving this presentation. My name is Corey Ross. I've been in the Forex industry for over a decade. So I've seen a lot. I know a lot. I'm going to try to do this presentation as transparent and as clear as possible so you can best understand the system and decide if it's right for you. And if you do, you can try it. If not, no problem. Just want to talk about really quick the LeapFX experience. We have a lot of positive reviews. You can see right here we took some screenshots from some of our other products. A lot of people have had really great results, and if they didn't, we helped them get there. There's the few people who are not happy, and if they're not happy for one reason or another, they weren't able to follow the steps, or they just weren't interested moving forward, or it just wasn't the type of strategy for them, we refund them if they request a refund within a refund period, and we always honor our word. So just keep that in mind. So really quickly before we jump into the system, I just want to point out why Forex. If you have other options like why not crypto, why not stocks, why not real estate, I want to point out why Forex is something you should really consider if you weren't already. So Forex, crypto, stocks, and real estate, those are the big investments that we have. Forex, the reason why I love it so much is it is one of the most liquid markets. There's trillions of dollars traded daily, crazier than any market. You can get in and out just like that. You have leverage. You can make so much money from such a little bit of money. It's been around for so long and it's not going anywhere. Forex literally makes the world work. We need to actually have speculation on currencies going up and down in order to actually keep the markets moving. Without it, the markets actually wouldn't be able to function properly, which is a whole nother economic story that we can go on and on for a while, but we don't need to go into that. Crypto is great, but it's in its infancy, and there's a lot of risks with that. Stocks are good, but you're not going to be able to pull out the same kind of money that you can in Forex. I look at stocks as more of a long-term vehicle. You put money in it and you collect dividends and appreciation over time. Sure, you can day trade and such like that, but it's not the same as Forex in terms of automation and the amount of money being traded daily, and you can just trade it 24/7. Minus about Saturday where you can't trade. Real estate is great, but you need a lot of money to get going. It's not liquid, and there's a lot of risks and upfront costs with it. It's great if you have a lot of extra money, but it should not be your first investment if you don't have a lot of options. I just mentioned the $1 trillion in liquidity. Forex has been around for years, pretty much going back hundreds of years. It's not going anywhere. It's perfect for generating income. It will work regardless of the stage of economics we're in. It works great in a recession, in a growth economy, or a stagnant economy. It really doesn't matter because currencies are always going up and down against each other, and there's an opportunity to make money. It does not matter what's going on in the world. The world will cause the volatility to continue in the markets, but we like volatility. We make money off of volatility in Forex. And the best thing in Forex is automation. Sure, you can automate in some other kind of industries, but Forex, the platforms that we have and everything, automation is just far more advanced and so much easier to use. That's what Trend Hunter Robot is about. It's fully automated. You set it up and it's set and forget, and it does everything for you, which gives you the freedom to make money while you don't actually have to sit in front of the computer. So what is the Trend Hunter Robot? It's 100% automated Forex Robot, which I kind of explained if you didn't pick up on that. It runs on Metatrader 4 and Metatrader 5 platform. You can pick whichever one you want. It trades on 3 currency pairs. It is capable of other pairs, but you're going to have to test that out and decide for yourself. We just found that the performance was best on these 3: EURUSD, EURGBP, and USDMXN. Those are recommended, but you're welcome to test other ones because there are other ones that it's capable of running successfully on. It's plug and play. You don't have to change any settings. We give you the best settings. They're already built in, but you are welcome to, if you're more advanced or you want to play around, you can test settings. You can do back tests. You can try to find better setups if you want with it. We unlocked a lot of the settings, so you have a lot of control over how the system operates. It's really easy to install and set up. It takes a few minutes. I'm going to show you. Just keep on watching, and I'll do a quick install video. And more importantly, it's beginner friendly, but we are here to help if you run into any issues. This is going to be your first time trading Forex, or you can have years of experience. It doesn't matter. The software is easy to set up. We give you a detailed manual. We give you detailed recommendations. Everything you need is there. But again, if you have any issues at all, we're happy to help. So you really don't need to worry about being a beginner. So no matter what, if you're a beginner or advanced trader or you don't have a lot of tech experience, it's not a big deal. I just want to do this quick tutorial showing you how fast it is to set up and install. And even if you have issues, we're here to help, but I just want to give you a quick overview. So when you first open up Metatrader, this comes with the broker. You go to Tools, Options, Expert Advisor, make sure everything is checked like this. You click OK, you're done. Then you go to File, Open Data folder, MQL5, Experts, and you would drag the file into this folder. Then you close it, and then you right-click in Navigator, click Refresh, and then it will show up right here. You can come over to Market Watch. For example, if you were setting up it on EURGBP, right-click it, click Chart Window, set it to H1 time frame right here on the top left. Then you left-click Trend Hunter Robot in Navigator, drag it over here. Make sure Common has Allow Algo Trading. Click Inputs, enter your receipt, email, set the lot size. You can get an idea of what the best lot size is in the manual. Don't have to change anything else. Then you click OK and you're done. It says invalid license for mine because I didn't fill in the receipt and email. But when you do that, it will say valid license, and then it will run 24/7. You just leave it on. You don't have to touch it, and you just set it up on all 3 pairs. But again, don't forget, we're here to help. Now I want to talk about the trading strategy. I covered this in the beginning, but I want to just reiterate it because it's very important. It's 1 trade max at a time per pair, which is very important because that makes it very safe. It completely reduces or essentially eliminates the possibility of blowing up your account or having a major loss as long as you use proper risk management. There's no martingale, no grid ever. You're never going to have an issue with that. So if you're the type of person who doesn't like either one, it's not gonna be in there, so you don't need to worry about it. It has over 90% trade accuracy, and it trades a decent amount too. Some days you might not get trades, but it trades a lot every single week. It's FIFO compliant, it does not hedge, and it is prop firm compliant. So if you are trying to use prop firms, you can use this software with it. It uses a dynamic stop loss, take profit, trailing stop, and it's based on ratios and technicals. So what that means is we have a ratio in the settings. It's based off a percentage. Once the software determines certain calculations based on its indicators, it will use those ratios to calculate the stop loss and take profit. And you can adjust these if you want, but they're pretty solid. We found them to be very good what they're already set at, which you can see by the results. The software uses an advanced proprietary trend continuation strategy. It filters out bad signals to maximize results. What this means is that it's basically looking for a trend, and then as the trend continues, it's going to try to profit off of that continuation of the trend. And then it tries to filter out signals that may not be correct, which is why it's not going to be trading every hour, but it trades often enough. So on average, you're going to see about 3 to 10 trades per week. Maybe more, maybe less, but that's what we've been averaging. And you can start with as little as $100, $200 if you want. I personally prefer $500 to $1,000 minimum, but it does work with a little bit of money if you want to start small. And one thing I want to add about the strategy is that it uses something called fuzzy logic, which not many systems use. It's basically it's a way where it takes multiple variables into consideration, and then it's not a simple yes or no. It will actually try to find the best possible signal or answer among the different situations, but it doesn't have to be definitive. If you want to learn more about it, you can look up fuzzy logic, but it's kind of very clever and intelligent, and it makes the system that much more advanced and also contributes to its very high accuracy. Now let's see the proof. That's the most important part, right? We got to verify that the software works and it does what I'm showing you. So first we have a live verified account by MyFXBook. If you don't know what MyFXBook is, it's a third-party company. They take our investor access information, they log into our account, and they download the data and they verify it. They verify the information is correct. They verify it's a real account. They verify everything, and they show you stats for it. So below this video, you'll see a widget. It says MyFXBook, and there'll be a chart. You can click it, and it will take you to the MyFXBook website, so you can see that they verified it. There'll be a double check mark, and you can check out the stats. It's going to be updated all the time, so you can see that more trades that are done are going to be on that. So the account will be growing, and you'll be able to see all that. In a minute, I'm also going to log into the investor access. Just want to give you a quick view of the account to show you that it's real, show you what the account looks like, show you what the history of trades look like. In the next screen, I'll show you that. Then I also, right after I log into the investor access, I'm going to do a quick back test. I'm just going to give you an idea of how the system works in the back test. You're welcome to back test it yourself. Back tests aren't always 100% accurate, depending on if you have up-to-date data and whatnot, but it gives you an idea of how the system runs. So you'll be able to see really quick. I'll do a quick back test for you just to show you that it runs great. You can see it kind of matches the live trading as well. All right, in this video, we're going to do a quick back test to show you historically how Trend Hunter Robot has done. I'm going to run it on 3 pairs, so you get to see all 3 and see them in action and what it looks like. You can also, once you get a copy of the software, you can also run this yourself. So now I'm going to start it. This is first for the EURUSD. You can see it running right here. As you can see, it made almost 85% with about a 10% drawdown. Now let's go to the next pair, EURGBP, and we're going to start that up now. Let's let it run. And we're looking at about 85% profit on this one with 13% drawdown. Not bad. And now let's go to the final pair, USDMXN. This one is almost 150%, I believe it is about, with 12% drawdown. So it's pretty good. And note this is on Metatrader 5. The software will also work on Metatrader 4 depending on what you prefer. Okay, in this part of the video, I'm just going to quickly log into the investor access. I'm actually already logged into it, but I want to show you that it's a real account and I'm able to log in. I'm just going to retype the password for you. Press OK. As you can see, it's a real account. It works. Up top, down below, just look everywhere. You can see there's no open trades at this moment that I'm logging in. Here's the history. You can see. I'll start from the top. You'll see a few trades that are in the beginning that we were testing to see if it would work well with the robot, but we removed some and we're left with the 3 pairs that I mentioned, which predominantly created these results. So take a look. You'll see right now over 90% accuracy. You can see fantastic track record. All right, let's move on to the next part of the video now. You've seen the verified account, you've seen me log into Investor Access, and you've seen the backtest. I want to cover a common question: can you create a full-time income? Yes, it's possible. It will depend on the size of your trading account and risk levels you are using. If you are starting small, you're not starting small with your account, you're not going to necessarily be able to get a full-time income. You can build up with compounding. So as the account grows, the account will compound, and then the percentage that you need to gain on a larger account won't be as much as on a smaller account, so you'll actually be able to build up to a full-time income. So if you use a large account with small risk, you can get a strong income and you can pull out money and reach an income or supplementary income. If you want faster growth with a smaller account, you'd have to use higher risk, and then in which case you can reach it potentially faster. So with high risk, there is a greater risk on a losing trade, but you could win a substantial amount of money on each trade with the higher risk. So it's all depends on what you want to do. One trick is that a lot of people like to do is they don't mind losing a little bit of money, so they'll go high risk on a small account. If everything works out, the account will build up really quick, and then they can lower the risk back down, and they'll actually have a much larger account. They can keep on compounding at a safer level. It's just an idea. You don't have to do it. Just some people do it, and me personally, I don't always prefer doing it that way. I prefer the lower risk method, but everyone's different, and you'll have to decide what's for you. One size does not fit all in how you reach your goals. It all depends on your personal risk appetite. Regardless of the approach, it's an exceptional way to build up passive income with money that would just be rotting in the bank. So imagine leaving this money in the bank with inflation, even in the best situation of 3 to 5%, which we know it's not. It's 8, 10, 15, 20% inflation. But regardless, your money is rotting in the bank, and it's going to keep on devaluing. For example, if you look back 50 years less or whatnot, a slice of pizza was $2, $1, whatever it is, and now it's double at the very least. That's going to keep on happening, and which means that your money becomes worth less because everything costs more. So for example, look at housing. Some things have went up 100% in the past few years, which means your money is worth a lot less. You can't buy as much. In order to build an income and keep up with inflation, you need to find ways to invest your money, and Forex is a great option. So I would definitely consider investing in a system or multiple systems and use that as another source of income. It's always good to diversify your incomes. So it's something to consider when you're investing. If you want to get a hold of the Trend Hunter robot system today, what you're going to get is the Trend Hunter robot software for MT4 and MT5 platform. Sorry, I've mentioned that a few times already. You're going to get the same exact settings we use without having to change them. You just select your risk, and that's it. It's the exact same settings we use on our own account, the one where I just showed you the results for. It works on one account at a time per license. You can switch the account anytime you want and as often as you like, and you don't need us to do it. You just log into members area, type in the new account, and it's instantly activated. You can do as many times as you want. Comes with free updates, comes with free settings optimizations as we do them, and you're also welcome to test and try to find your own. We also offer dedicated customer support as needed. Email is always there, but we also have Skype and Telegram on request if you need a one-on-one chat or faster support. In terms of email, we try to respond as fast as we can, usually in less than 24 hours, but on weekends we're usually a little slower. Included is detailed instructions, such as the manual, which will give you pictures and everything you need to install with best possible recommendations. So you can go through all that. It will give you everything you need. But if you have any issues, you can reach out to us and we'll help you. We're here to help, and we're happy to help, and we'll help get you set up or help you with any issue that you might have. So as I said before, we really do care if you succeed. We want you to succeed with our software. And because of that, we have our success guarantee. You have 30 days. For any reason at all, you can request your money back if you're not happy or just the software isn't for you. We always honor our guarantee. As long as you request a refund within 30 days, we will honor it and we will refund you. That's a guarantee. We always honor it. And all you got to do is just try out Trend Hunter Robot. You can try it on a demo account or a live account and decide for yourself. And even if you purchase it and you don't get a chance to try it and you want to get a refund before 30 days, that's perfectly fine too. But I'm really confident you're going to like the system. It's really a great system. You got to try it to see if it's for you. And if it's for you, great, you're going to love it. And if it's not, we'll refund you. And there's always another system we can offer you in the future or now that you might want to try instead. So I hope you decide to give it a try because it's a great system. We're really having fun with it, and we just love how it works. So pricing options, we have two options for you. You can do $499 for a year license, or you can take the $799 license, and that will give you a lifetime license where you just never have to pay again. And it's definitely more economically efficient if you do the $799 plan. You pay it, you never have to pay again. If you do the $499 plan, then you're gonna have to keep on paying it, and it will add up way more than the lifetime plan. But that's completely up to you. You can make the decision. Below this video, scroll down a little bit further. You'll see the proof shots. You'll see a little more information about the system we mentioned, and then you'll see the buy now buttons, and you can decide which one's for you. So I just want to give you a quick reason why you shouldn't wait to get started, because I know you might be thinking, I need to think about it. A lot of people like to think about it, and the problem with that is if you don't take action today in life and don't take risks, you're going to remain stuck where you are. And that's a lot of why people will say, this is awesome, but I'm going to wait till next week and the week after, and it eventually becomes never because they keep on pushing it back. So you should really consider just giving it a shot, and you have the money back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose to try this out. And if you want to grow your wealth and improve your life, you need to step out of your comfort zone and take a chance. That's what makes millionaires. That's what makes billionaires. It's people who take chances and do things different. If you just keep on going to your job every day, you don't invest, you don't do anything different, you're going to be stuck where you are. And unfortunately, that's just the truth of how it works in life. So this is your opportunity to invest in something that can help you escape. Every day you sit on the sidelines is another day you will never get back, an opportunity of passive income lost. If you don't try it today and you keep on waiting, then those are days that you could have earned money by having your money work for you. And you can't get those back because they're gone forever. So consider trying it now before it's too late, because if it ends up working great for you and you love it, you're going to see that it's great that you already got started and your money's growing already. Money in the bank, not invested, loses value. Look at what you could buy with $1 years ago. 4 gallons of gas, gallons of milk, dozens of eggs. Today, $1 gets you practically nothing. That's what happens when you leave money in the bank and not invest it. The more money printed by governments results in devaluing your saved money daily. And that's the unfortunate truth, because they're just going to keep on printing. They're going to keep on devaluing our money. And the only way to beat that is to invest in assets, invest in things that make us money while we sleep. Because you can't work for the rest of your life. You can't work forever. It's literally a race. You're racing the devaluing of your money by going to a job and working every day and not having money work for you at the same time. So take action today. Try the Trend Hunter Robot, and with our risk-free money-back guarantee, You can decide if it's for you, and if it's not, no problem. But if you love it, then it was worth giving it a try because you had nothing to lose. If you have any questions about the system, about the presentation, about LeapFX, anything for that matter, you can email us anytime at support@leapfx.com, and we'll respond as soon as possible. If you want Telegram or Skype support, they are available on request. You just got to email and request it. Keep in mind, after hours, holidays, and weekends, we may be slower to respond, but don't worry, we're not ignoring you. We do not ignore people. We do not try to delay responding to you. We try to respond as soon as possible, but keep in mind, we can be slower to respond those kind of days where people are not usually working. So please keep that in mind when you're contacting us. The only thing you have to worry about is please check your spam folder for replies. Try to avoid using Yahoo email. We find that Yahoo, maybe even Outlook, they block emails from a lot of companies, including ours sometimes. So you got to check your spam folders and just make sure our emails aren't going past, because sometimes we'll send an email to somebody, we'll respond to them, and they'll say, why aren't you responding to us days later? And it's because it went to their spam folder or it was blocked. So make sure you're checking your spam folders, or mark us, add us to your contacts if you're using Yahoo. Otherwise, I really recommend Gmail. It works great. Most emails go through. No issues there. Thank you for watching this presentation, and I hope you learned everything you need to learn about the Trend Hunter robot system, and I'll see you on the other side.